going to ramble today about something that was on my mind, which is gym awkwardness and how to beat it. Okay. All right. So, hello. How should I do this? Oh, I'm a genius. I'm a tech genius. And by tech genius, I mean I have no clue what I'm doing most of the time, but we are figuring it out. Are we here? We're here. Okay, so gym awkwardness and how to beat it is the theme of what I'm going to ramble about today, mostly because, excuse me, hang on, this tech stuff is just like not my jam here. Okay, all right, we're doing it. We're doing it, guys. This is the story of my life. All right. Ooh, okay. Gym awkwardness, mostly because I just started the group challenge this past weekend, so girls are doing their first week of workouts, and we are getting comfortable with a new gym setting, maybe getting comfortable with new equipment, and that can be challenging. And I know when I first started working out that I was like super duper awkward, or I felt super duper awkward at the gym, mostly because it can be an uncomfortable place. Like you're putting your body into uncomfortable positions, you're sweating, you're spitting, you're whatever, like your body's doing crazy things. And that makes us hyper conscious of our own bodies. So if you are not super comfortable in your body, or if you're just starting the fitness thing, like being in the gym can be a really uncomfortable place to be. And that's okay. Like you have to give yourself, just like anytime that you're starting something new, give yourself a chance to become more comfortable and you'll get there. So I know for me, when I first started going to the gym, like regularly, I was in college and the cardio equipment was up the stairs in this little loft area. And I would go into the gym and like run up the stairs and get immediately to the elliptical, the one kind of elliptical that I knew how to use. And I would hop on there and I would stay there for an hour. And I would kind of look around and like see what other people were doing. But I was too nervous to get off the elliptical or to even branch out to like a yoga mat because I just didn't know what I was doing. And I was afraid that everyone was always going to be looking at me and kind of judging me about that. And it's just self-consciousness because it's new and it's awkward and it's a new environment. There's new people, there's equipment. And I was even worried about like navigating between the equipment. Like I don't want to, step where I'm not supposed to step, or I don't want to like be in someone's way. And over time that starts to ease. And what I found as I like joined another gym after graduating college is like the cardio equipment is a safe place to be, but watching the girls in the gym who had the body and the physique that I wanted to work towards weren't spending any time on the cardio equipment. And so I got to the point where I was like, all right, I need to figure out how to do this the right way and sort of branch out. So I just started watching what they were doing, where they were in the gym. And I got myself kind of off the cardio equipment over to like a yoga mat with like a medicine ball. And then eventually I was more comfortable with dumbbells. And then working with a trainer, I got comfortable with a lot of the other equipment in the gym. So basically what I'm saying is if you're just starting out and you're feeling awkward, forgive yourself for feeling that way. It is totally normal and totally fine to be uncomfortable in a new environment, especially in one where people are moving their bodies in new ways. So forgive yourself for that feeling and just start taking steps to make yourself more comfortable in new areas of the gym. So the biggest like tips that I have for how to feel more comfortable is to first take a lap, walk around and just kind of like see where things are, see what people are doing, like get your bearings first. There's nothing wrong with that. Like you're not a creep just for walking a lap around the gym. Maybe you're just like getting your hips loose or whatever. It doesn't matter. So take a lap, figure out where things are. Also, like put your headphones in, get yourself in your own little bubble, because if you notice, everyone in the gym is doing that. Nobody's like really socializing unless they're there with someone or with a trainer. Can you imagine what gyms were like before headphones were a thing? Like, what did people do? Actually talk to each other or like listen to the music over the speaker? Like, I'm so grateful for headphones because I can put them in, I can get in my zone. You can kind of like block out other people and just be concerned with what you are doing. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters is what you're doing, the work that you are doing in that gym. So get some good jams on, like wear a hat even if you want to avoid eye contact even more. Like that is fine, because again, nothing that you're doing in the gym has anything to do with anyone else. It's all about you and your goals and the work that you're doing. The biggest thing too is to have a plan. Know what your workout is going to be. So think about it ahead of time. Go to like my Instagram and decide to do one of those, or even like if you're working with someone who can give you an actual workout plan. When you have a plan, the whole like meandering around and like wandering around discomfort totally eases, because you know what you're in there to do. It also is going to help you be more effective in your workout, because you're not going to have so many like kind of bullshit breaks in between where you're just like not really doing anything. So get yourself a plan and make sure that you can kind of visualize what that plan is going to look like and how it's going to look carried out before you get started. So if that means like, you know that you need to get yourself on a mat, you need to get yourself like X dumbbells or whatever kind of equipment, go ahead and get it set up in your little zone and rock it out, kind of blocking out the rest of the world. Because the biggest mindset thing that I had to get over was like, the work that I'm doing here is valuable. Whether I feel like I'm fit enough to be in the free weight section, whether I feel like I don't have I always felt like I didn't have the confidence to take up the space in the gym until I was more fit, which is like nonsense, because you're there to get yourself into better shape, just like everybody else is. Everybody's at the gym for the same reason, and you deserve to take up space in the gym and take up that equipment and do your work just like anybody else in there. So hold your ground, be confident, and know that like your work is valuable too, and just put your head down and do it. And eventually you're going to become more comfortable. Every gym has like a little bit of a different culture. So you'll learn the culture of your gym. You might even make friends. Like people are really helpful. And I think that we're a little nervous when we are physically uncomfortable in a space to actually like reach out and make friends with someone. But people are really helpful. If you are self-conscious about people looking at you, like you're afraid you're going to be doing something wrong, you're going to be using equipment wrong, having a plan and having someone kind of guide you through that ahead of time is always the best answer. But also remember that 9 times out of 10, people are not looking at you. People are too concerned looking at their own reflection in the mirror to even like pay attention to what you're doing. And if they are looking at you, it's because they're checking you out because you look hot, or they're like impressed at the work that you're doing, or you're just a new face. Like nobody's out there to judge you. And if they do, that's their thing. That's their problem. It has nothing to do with what you're doing. The work that you're doing is so valuable, and having a plan and just like getting it done is going to be the best way to see the results that you want. So you can stay on the elliptical where you're comfortable, and you can like continue, doing the same old thing, but you're going to get the same old results that you've been getting before that. So I challenge you to kind of branch out and try something new, like watch what someone else is doing, or grab one of my workouts on Instagram, or stay tuned because I have a workout freebie coming out soon that will help you like get a guide to what you're doing, get yourself a plan, get yourself a bomb playlist, and just like go in and do your thing, because that hour that you spend there is your self-care. It's not about anybody else in the room. And when you can kind of get over that hump and you can see the value in doing the work for yourself, that like awkwardness or that like fear dissipates really quickly. So that's my spiel. That was my ramble and kind of my thoughts as my group challenge was getting started, and as I have a new one-on-one client getting started this week. Just do it for you, and the fear of judgment from the other people disappears. So I would love to know what you think about this, what your experience, if it was similar to mine, and how you were feeling in the gym when you first started out. Just comment below and let me know, or shoot me a DM and let's like talk it out some more. So happy Wellness Wednesday. This is the live sesh. I never know how to end these things. So goodbye. I love you. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye.